Hello, Jenny Hunt here from the Gateway Group of companies in the United Arab Emirates. Today I'm asking whether foreign companies should be looking at the dual licence as a market entry route for doing business in either Abu Dhabi or Dubai. So firstly, what is a dual licence? Dual licences were introduced last year and they're a way of free zone entities being able to operate legally onshore. So let's take a step back. Firstly, what is a free zone entity? So a free zone entity is a company which has a licence issued by a certain free zone authority to do business. And the licence will enable it to do business within the geographical boundaries of that particular free zone and with overseas companies. Now, foreign companies particularly like free zone licences because they can own the company 100%. However, it does limit them that they can't operate onshore or with the government if they're looking at projects here. So if they're looking to operate onshore, the new dual licence is a nice way to do that, and it also negates the requirement for having a local partner here, which makes it even more attractive. But we need to ask, is it going to be economically viable? So not all free zones are eligible for having a dual licence, and also the dual licence is restricted to the emirate where the free zone is based, so you'd need to check your free zone, and you'd also need to be sure that the free zone you are setting up in is in the right emirate for your requirements. Also, not all activities are covered, so you need to check out the activities of your organisation to see whether they are eligible for the dual licence. The next thing to consider is how many visas you're going to have based against expat staff in the UAE here. Free zone licences are usually issued by the number of visas, and the more visas you have, the more expensive your licence becomes. This in turn also affects the commercial premises that you will be required to have in relation to the free zone licence as well. So the more visas that you have, the larger the premise you're required to have, and therefore the increased cost. So these are all things that you need to have a look at in advance. Providing you tick all of those boxes, it's still economically viable for you, and the activities that you're doing are suitable for dual licensing, then you can make your application to the economic department and you won't be required to have an additional commercial premise onshore. So this could be a great route for you to consider. However, what the Gateway Group of companies does is we will look at your business activities, look at what you're planning to do and your longer term goals for doing business here and who your intended target clients are going to be, and then we can advise you whether this is actually going to be the most suitable route for you or whether you should actually consider an onshore license up front. If you are going for the onshore route, then what we can also do is help you to identify the risks and how to mitigate those risks. And we specialise in providing local sponsor platforms whereby you have full control of your business, you protect your assets and you protect your profits. So for more information about how to set up and enter the UAE market, perhaps buy a free zone and a dual licence or maybe an onshore licence, please take a look at our website, gatewaytoabudhabi.com or gatewaytodubai.com. Thank you.